in the witch's cottage by moonlight aglow, brewing up spells in a bubbling show, flying on broomsticks often once a night, casting enchantments with magical might.
Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to part 2 of my Halloween decorating series. Today I'm continuing in the dining room, adding some Witchy Scholar details to my table and transforming the sidebar into a little apothecary. I really wanted this space to feel like a stylish dinner party for witches, cozy, magical, and a little mysterious. I'm a little behind this year, so my goal today is to finish all the interior decorating, which means it's time to hocus, pocus, and focus. I heard that somewhere and I thought that was really cute. So grab your coffee, light a candle, and come decorate with me as we bring a little more Halloween charm and a little mischief into the dining room. Let's get started.
My heart did beat to say that I saw you.
Okay, so we're starting this video off by adding the bats. The bats are one of my favorite Halloween decorations. I've been doing them for a very long time, and I've said this in other videos, I used to use my own that I made with black construction paper. You know, I just traced a bat and then cut out like 24 of them or something. And I wound up buying these on Amazon last year because I wanted to do more and I didn't want to have to like cut out that many more. And they are fabulous. They're all different sizes and different shapes. And I just wish I got these sooner. I just love the way it turns out. It looks like a whole colony of bats moved in.
Melody, Doblins and goodies lend charm to the tune. Halloween magic waits under the moon. Dance with the witches where secrets unfold. In vintage enchantment legends retold.
The bats are one of my favorite Halloween touches because they're simple but very cinematic. When the walls are feeling too bare, this is just a perfect way to add a little Halloween charm to a space. Adding these bats can just instantly give the room movement. This wound up taking me quite a while because I think I did 2 packs of the bats. I didn't use all of them, but I used a lot, so I know it was like 100 and something bats that I put up, so it did take me a while. This pack comes with these little white strips, and they work fine. They don't peel my paint. They're a little tough to get off, but they don't peel the paint, but just, you know, just always do a little test area. One of the first times I ever did bats, I used that blue, like, tacky stuff, and oh God, it was a disaster. It would not come off of our walls, and it just wound up taking off paint, and it was a disaster. So I learned my lesson then to just always test a little area before you do something like this. So I'll be honest with you, I did already have this hanging up, but I took it down and I'm hanging it back up just for you. Because I didn't record myself putting it up, and I love this sign. I made it last year. I got this picture. It was some kind of picture inside of that frame. Oh, I think it was like when you go to the eye doctor and you have to do an eye exam. I got it from Hobby Lobby for like $4 when they do their 90% off sale, and I painted over it with black chalk paint. And then I got that little skeleton from Michael's. He's supposed to be in the ground, you know, that's why it's just the top half of him. So the whole thing was very inexpensive, but I love the way it turned out.
With starry nights above, where secrets reside, dancing in rhythm where time takes a glide, floating on whispers of the night scratch your air through haunted melodies twirling with flair.
Ghostly figures walk beside the black of the cauldron,
Charmed by the night with allures so begotten through a misty veil.
This is my first Halloween tree. I mean, I always have my little Halloween tree over by the front door, but this is my first Christmas tree, Halloween tree. And they had these at Five Below. I think they were $7. I got 2 of them. The other one I'm going to put upstairs at the top of the stairs. This is just something that I wanted to add to my decor. I really just love the light that Christmas trees give off. What is Lincoln up to right here? What is he doing? Making fun of me. I think he's making fun of me, and Charlie's, I don't know, asking me to sign something. Anyway, I just really love the light that Christmas trees give off. So this year I decided I was going to have a little Halloween tree. Isn't this so cute? I got that at Target. It's a little werewolf and full moon, and it was just so cute. And then I wound up going back and getting, there was like a witch and a black cat, and I wound up going and getting that one too. That ornament that I just showed is so beautiful. It has the Bride of Frankenstein inside. And I don't know if that was Lincoln or Charlie showing that other ornament. But I don't have a lot of Halloween ornaments. Sometimes over the years, if I saw something, even though I didn't have a Halloween tree, if I liked it, I just picked it up. Oh, and then I saw these little Sanderson sister, what are those things called? I forget. Completely drawing a blank at what those things are called. But I saw those at Five Below, and I thought those would be really cute just to stick in the tree too. And these, I got these a long time ago, the little Jack Skellington heads. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. So when I saw those years ago, I just said, you know what, I'm going to grab those. And I meant to put those on our Christmas tree, actually, but I never did. So now they've found their home on the Halloween tree. You'll notice I have my 2 skeleton buddies there hanging out, keeping me company. We have 4 skeletons. They're 2 big ones, and then we have 2, like, they're kind of like toddler size, I guess, or little kid size. Our oldest skeleton, I think it's the one on the right there. We got him a long time ago, before when we were still living in the apartment. And for some reason we named him Roy. So then when we got the next skeleton, we named her Joy. And then when we got the first little one, we named him Troy. But we don't know what to name the other little one. We want it to be a girl name that rhymes. So if you have any ideas for a girl name that goes along with Roy, Joy, and Troy, maybe it should not rhyme, just to like throw everyone off. But here's how the little cute tree turned out. Not too shabby considering I didn't have that many decorations, but this is a good start, and I'm sure year after year that sucker's gonna get filled up. A glow from a tree just really ties a whole room together. I wanted to just add a little something to this window, so I'm just hanging some creepy cloth. Sweeping some lake in the chill of the whispers in the night, with witches taking flight in a jet sleep. Here's Lincoln making fun of me again. What a cutie. Oh, Now he's getting Garrison in on the act of making fun of me. What are they doing?
On this enchanted night, the witches take their flight.
No witch's dining room is complete without her apothecary, so now we are moving on to that. This was probably the thing I was most excited to decorate when I decided that I wanted to turn this into a witch's apothecary, because I love that look. Like, I love that dark academia. I love, little potion bottles and just trinkets and whatnot, and little shelves with different things on it. I just love that. I love the layered look, and I love when there's so many different things to look at. This was my mother's jewelry box, and she gave it to me, and it makes a perfect little apothecary cabinet. I did this last year where I used her jewelry box as an apothecary, and I loved it so much that I had to bring it back. So I remember last year I was looking everywhere for a small shelf to use, and then I realized I could just take the drawers out of my jewelry box and turn it into a tiny apothecary cabinet. Sometimes the best pieces are the ones you already have. And this is extra meaningful to me because my mom gave me this jewelry box years ago, and it has Degas ballerinas on it. And both my mom and I were dancers when we were younger. She loved to dance, and I still do. And if I had more time, I'd honestly love to take a few dance classes again. It just really brings me such joy. But I digress. Let's get back to the apothecary. I love repurposing things around my home, especially for Halloween. It's really fun. I feel like I go on this scavenger hunt around my house where I just look around at all this stuff and think, how can I use this in my Halloween decor? I was on the hunt to buy an apothecary cabinet last year, but because I started looking around and I saw that I could use this, then I didn't have to buy anything, and when the season's over, I can just put my drawers back in and it goes right back to being my jewelry box again. A lot of the apothecary bottles and jars you see here are things that I've been collecting over the past 20 years, pretty much since I moved to California from New York. Some of them are Halloween decor pieces, and others are just things that I picked up or had laying around. So I was just really excited to transform this sidebar into a potion station with all the little bottles and jars, spell ingredients, fun little labels. But my goal when this is complete is for it to feel like it belongs to someone who really knows her herbs, her poisons, and her tea blends. This painting that's hanging over our sidebar here is, it's actually a picture, was at my wedding that everyone signed, but I wanted to hang something that would fit there. So I had these apothecary signs, and they were both small, so I thought, well, maybe I could layer them up and then it'll look a little better, and it was fine, but it just wasn't right, and it wound up driving me crazy. So I actually went out later this day and I got a bigger sign, a wooden sign, and I combined it with one of those. And it's still not perfect because it's such a big wall and the painting is kind of small. So if I wind up doing an apothecary like this again in any of my future Halloween decor, I'd like to put something larger there, maybe like a cool mirror or something like that.
On this jazzy Halloween
Setting up this apothecary took me a while. I think I put on that movie, The Craft, from the 90s, which I never actually saw it in the 90s. I only saw it for the first time like a couple of years ago. But anyway, I had that movie playing, and then I think I had to put on another movie because I wasn't done yet. So this did take a while, but it was really fun. You know, I just had Halloween movies on, and I just let myself be creative, and I'm trying not to think about it too much. I'm just kind of grabbing all the stuff that I had put aside to use for this, and I'm just kind of placing it around. I want it to have that kind of careless feel, you know, like this is just where things landed. So I'm trying not to think about it too much. I'm just grabbing it and popping it down so it feels a little more authentic. I guess I've always loved doing stuff like this. When I was little, I would set up my Barbie doll house, and I think even more than playing with the dolls, I rearranged furniture and set up the house and made the house look good. As I'm looking at these, I got so many of these bottles from the 99-cent store. Oh, rest in peace, 99-cent store. You know what? I really got beautiful Halloween decor from there every year. The quality was actually really good. And the last couple years, I have missed going to the 99-cent store for Halloween. And not even because of the price, just because they had a really great selection of Halloween decor every year.
Chimes display, feel the rhythm that it sway, Halloween's dance spirit play, in the stars so bright on this bewitching night. Oh, we to make of song a quiet and street, man, people think. Oh, waiting isn't waiting, thought may be, good job, big fit.
Oh, I love this crystal ball. It has all the zodiac signs going around the base of it, and it lights up and it kind of changes color and everything. I love that. I did this so many times this year where I would put everything down and then realize, oh, I forgot to put the creepy cloth down, or the lace tablecloth, or the lights. I was gonna skip it, but I really wanted to have that lace tablecloth down, or that lace runner down. So I just slowly went little by little, and as you can see, just picked the stuff up and put it on top. It didn't actually take that long. So yeah, at this point, I'm just like grabbing stuff from around the house. I have lots of crystals. Here's like some cool stuff I found at the beach, some feathers and some driftwood and stuff. Oh, these are so cute. I got these from Universal. That's the Good Luck liquid, or liquid luck, and the love potion that you see in the Harry Potter universe. Some more crystals. I have so many crystals. I love crystals, and my sister, who I love, gives me so many beautiful crystals. That's some mugwort there. This is like a little crystal necklace that could be used as a pendulum. An old key. Lincoln picked that out, that little weird mushroom eyeball thing, but I thought that would be kind of fun there. Tucked peeking out of the back. And I think that's it. I think that's all the items that I'm going to add onto that table. I really can't fit much more on there, can I? But look at how fun that is. There's so much to look at.
Chimes display, feel the rhythm let it sway, Halloween's dance spirit play in the stars so bright on this bewitching night. Oh, we two make
Oh yeah, I have the little bloody hand reaching out of the skeleton cookie jar back there.
Oh, waiting, kissing, waiting for my feast, put your big fitting fit, swing of broomsticks high.
So just like I did for the table, I wanted to add some of that nice green moss just to make it look like everything's been sitting here for a while and literally moss is growing over it. So I just added a little bit here and there.
Join in the magic tune beneath that smiling moon.
I love that little version of the Hocus Pocus grimoire.
For a bewitching display, as tipped to the crowd, every ghost feels so proud with a wink and a grin. Fun is about to begin. John, nobody day with spook chimes display. Feel the rhythm that it sway, Halloween's dance spirit play.
Okay, so now I'm putting my little witchy thinking cap on because I want to add some more items to this table to make it feel extra Witchy Scholar Dinner Party. So I'm pulling out some of my favorite old hardcover books and just scattering them around the table.
In the shadows they creep with a wink to leave hats and brooms.
This book is so beautiful. It's a pop-up fairy book. So within each one of those little pop-up pages, you can find little fairies hiding in there. I really wanted this to feel like a witch's dinner and like a night of spell study. So I wanted it to be both elegant and eerie. Books make perfect layering pieces, especially the ones that you see there with the gold pages and the worn covers. I like to imagine the witches gathering here to read and debate and toast under candlelight. You know, like I wanted it to feel like it belonged in the house of a witchy scholar, someone who loves learning, collecting, and maybe even dabbling in a little magic after dinner. So now it's time to add the final touch, spider webs. Spider webs instantly age a space. You feel like centuries of magic have been happening here. So this was not easy to do, and again, this took me a very long time. There was a lot of items on this table that I had to make sure I wasn't knocking over with the webs and destroying. So I had to really take my time and go slow and just work each little area. But these spider webs really did transform the whole look of this room. They just really pulled everything together and made this space feel aged, like this witchy dinner party has been frozen in time. The trick is to stretch them super thin so they look natural, which takes time and patience. And I was doing really good, but sometimes I was just like, you know what, this is good enough. Because it was really taking a long time to do this. But I can't wait to see how these webs look under candlelight.
Ain't no
almost forgot the finishing touch. Ooh, my camera's off. Look at my camera's haunted. Did you see that? It was moving by itself. What's happening here? Okay. These are little after dinner mints, perfect for a witch's party. And look at, the mints are shaped like little mini planchettes. Are you kidding me? So I gotta stick this somewhere. Where should I put you? I think I'm gonna stick this right in here. Does that look spooky? Spooky, scary skeletons.
Ooh. Ooh.
Do you like it, babe?
That's like set quality.
Thanks. Thanks. It's a Witchy Scholar Dinner Party, and I'm imagining that all these scholarly witches were gathered around to have a wonderful dinner, and then somebody busted in and grabbed them all and burned them at the stake. So here their beautiful dinner sits untouched for centuries.
Ooh.
Do you like my tail?
Yeah,
Can you
good.
see it?
Yeah.
They were doing some research and swapping spells. What do you think about that?
I like the lore.
I had to add some webs to the light above the table as well. I didn't think this would take that long, but again, it did. But the finishing look with the webs coming down from the light, it was worth it. I don't think it really translates very well on camera, but it looks really cool. Between the candlelight, the books, and the mix of textures, it's really feeling like a dinner party in a magical library, which honestly sounds like my kind of night. So now I'm adding just some little battery-operated tea lights because I was supposed to put some string lights in the centerpiece and I forgot to do it. And now there's spider web everywhere that will make it very difficult. So I'm gonna try and see if I could get away with putting just tea lights. Oh, and this is the sign that I got. It's a wooden sign and it's bigger. And I thought that looked nicer than the other cardboard one. So I just attached the other little apothecary sign to the bottom of it to kind of give it that layered look and to take up a little more space on the wall there. And now I'm adding webbing to the apothecary area of the room. So I will see you in 3 hours. No, I'm just kidding. It didn't take me 3 hours, but at this point I was just kind of really over the webs. To do them right really takes patience and care, especially when there's all these little tiny items that you don't want to knock over. It just proved to be very difficult to do this without knocking stuff over. And this is how it all came together. I'm so happy with it. If you watched my Halloween Decorate With Me Part 1, I was talking about how I went into this year very unmotivated and very uninspired. I didn't know what I was going to do. The only thing I knew is that I had these branches that I wanted to use, and I knew I wanted to put an apothecary somewhere, but that was it. And but as I just started doing the table, the creativity started flowing and it became fun, and I was getting excited and going around the house and finding things to stick in, and I'm just really, really happy with how it turned out. I'm hoping the tea light candles will work. I don't want to light those black candles because I'm just too scared that I'm going to start a fire with all the leaves and spider webs. If the tea light candles don't wind up giving enough light, then I guess I will have to figure out how to string some little lights in there to give it a spooky glow without ruining all my spider webs and everything. But I'm going to wait until nighttime and see how that goes. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. In the next video, I'll be moving into the kitchen and living room, and I can show you how all that turned out in there. And then after that, we'll be headed outside so I can show you all the outdoor decorating that we did as well. I'll also be doing my walkthrough videos, one during the day where I'll chat you through all the details, and then one at night set to spooky music so you can see it in its full Halloween glow. I can't wait to have everything all lit up at night and show you how it turned out. So make sure you're subscribed and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the Halloween fun that's coming up. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.
When the moon tips her hat to the graveyard sky and shadows waltz where the pumpkins lie, we laugh through the dark till the dawn creeps in.